Well, hello and welcome back to Books for My Soul, where we interact with authors, we interact with book lovers, we interact with any person who is in the book and reading space in Kenya and beyond. Today, I have a very interesting session with a good friend and someone I've worked with in this journey of Christian authorship, Christian readership. His name is Gilbert Angana. He's a coach. He's a writer. He is a mentor. And he's also the chair of Kenya Faith Writers Network. And today I have him on this platform to talk about an upcoming event, which I will be a part of personally. And I really look forward to hearing more about this event. So welcome, Gilbert.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Polly. And I'm excited to be here.
Wonderful. Gilbert, maybe you can start by telling us, who is Kenya Faith Writers Network? What do you do? What do you focus on? Who are you?
Okay, fantastic. Thank you once again. And Kenya Faith Writers Network, or as we call ourselves, KFWN, is actually a network of authors, a network of writers who are Christians. But also they write Christian content, Christian values that touches across different genres. And our aim of coming together as Christian authors and writers is basically to transform Kenya through the gift of writing.
Oh, wonderful. I must mention that I'm also a member of KFWN. I've been a member from the beginning, and it's one of those groups that are really, really important to me as an author, as someone who is in the Christian book space. And so I'm so excited to have Gilbert on this platform today, and also to be part of this event that's coming up, because as Books for My Soul, we will be participating in this event. And also personally, as a Christian author, I will be participating. So maybe, Gilbert, tell us a little bit more about this event, the dates, what we expect on that day, who do you expect to see participating, and so on.
Thank you, Polly. And just to give a brief analogy around the event, history is every year as Kenya Faith Writers Network, we have an annual event where we launch books of authors and who are members who have written their books within that year. So this has been the tradition for the last 5 years. So this year we want to make it a bit bigger, a bit open to book lovers and readers out there by incorporating an aspect of various activities. So that's why we call it KFWN, which is Kenya Faith Writers Network Book Festival. So it will encompass an aspect of authors showcasing their literature, especially Christian authors who are writing on different spaces. It will have an aspect of publishers who are publishing on Christian content to actually come in and interact with potential authors and showcase their work. It will have a component of booksellers, especially those who are selling Christian literature and materials to engage. But most importantly is this event is for everyone out there who is a book lover, who is a book reader, and you'd want to come in, engage with different authors who are writing on different aspects, especially the ones that you'll be attracted to. There'll be opportunities for book signing and autographs. There'll be opportunities for interacting and possibly networking, so that the authors can actually then, beyond that day, you can actually engage with the authors for other additional mentorship and possibly other engagements that you would want to have. The event is actually free. Wow. So anyone who is a book lover, anyone who is a book reader can walk in, engage. We'll also have a mini conference where we'll have guest speakers to talk about specific topical areas within our different spaces. So whether you are an author or you are a book lover, the topics around the discussions in the mini conference is valuable to you, especially in your Christian spiritual growth as a person.
Wonderful. So I'll be there personally, as I said, as a bookseller, and as an author, and I'll come along with a few book lovers as well. And you've told us it will be free of charge for those just coming to visit with the authors and meet them and perhaps pick up a book or 2 or 3 and get it autographed. Now, maybe you can tell us, what is the price range generally of the books that will be available for sale?
Okay. So I say the book cuts across different genres. So there will be different authors who are showcasing their work, publishers, booksellers. So the price ranges could be as low as 300, or could be possibly as high as 1,000 or 2,000 also. But it all cuts across different genres of writing. So depending on the area that interests you, then you can be able to engage. And I'm sure the authors and booksellers who are there will have discounts that that they can be able to give to the book readers and book lovers during that date. So authors who are looking at showcasing their work during that festival, then we have a small exhibition fee of 9 Kenya shillings, 999. For a space, for a fairly large space where you can display the number of books that you've actually written for booksellers and publishers. We also have a table for them, so you can actually pick up a table at 2,999 if you are not a member of Kenya Faith Writers Network. But if you are a member of Kenya Faith Writers Network, then you can exhibit at 1,999. So these are opportunities that you can come in and engage with different audiences, book readers, book lovers, authors, publishers, and it's all about the festival and the learnings around that day.
Wonderful. This is exciting. So book lovers, there you have it. Come in. It will be free of charge for book lovers. Books are reasonably priced, as our chairman has said, between 300 shillings and perhaps 1,500, 2,000 shillings, depending on the author or the publisher. So that's so exciting. I can't wait to pick up a few books myself, because whenever I attend a festival like this, I take advantage and come home with a few books, especially because the authors will be there ready to autograph most of the books. So maybe I'll just give you, Gilbert, a minute or so to say your last word, give us a last word before I let you go.
Okay, thank you very much. I think one of the things I'm going to say is save the date. The date is on Friday, 24th November this year, 2023. It will be at Sitam Valley Road. It's called McBride's Hall. And of course, you'll see a lot of activity around that space. So come in starting from 11 a.m. in the morning, and we'll have will possibly end at around 6 p.m. So we'll have various activities, including worship, including guest speakers. And this is an event that you don't want to miss.
Wonderful. I have already saved the date, Gilbert, and I'm really looking forward. So see you there, Gilbert. See you there, all our book lovers, all our authors, publishers. You can't afford to miss, as Gilbert has said. Thank you very much, Gilbert, and see you soon.
Thank you too.